Okay. All right. Let's do this TikTok star ruining her career.
I got consistently decent grades because I did the bare minimum of just turning in assignments when they were due. But of course, I'd occasionally slip up, you know, I'm human, everyone makes mistakes. And in those situations, I always did what every cornered animal does. I lashed out. I showed my teeth and I threw the Hail Mary. So I'd always try and weasel my way out or buy extra time through a little white lie, coming up with an excuse. I'd always try the classics like, "Hey professor, I'm sorry, my report's not ready today, I'm gonna need a little extra time. Last night, I found my brother lying face down in a pool of his own vomit. As you know, he struggles with alcoholism and he was about to meet his maker, so I had to improvise a saline drip solution in order to save his life, and things just got away from me and I ran out of time." You know, I just try it because why not? There's no reason not to at least try and come up with an excuse to get a little extra time out of the assignment. But you know what there's never an excuse for? Drunk driving. Yeah, you bet your sweet bippy all of that was to say I have no fucking respect for drunk drivers at all. I think it's inexcusable. I think it's...
This is his dude, it's giving Charlie's moving out of Florida vibes to me. Okay? I'm sorry. You are disrespecting the main industry of Florida, okay? Drunk driving puts bread on the fucking table for many a Floridian lawyer on both sides. Drunk driving is basically like a rite of passage in the state of Florida, where if you do it, that's the only way you can become like a state rep, you know what I mean? And then eventually move on to bigger and better things. Like, pretty sure you are describing a Floridian staple, okay? He is absolutely correct about drunk driving. As a former drunk driver myself, who was arrested but not prosecuted or convicted because it was the one instance where I wasn't actually drunk. I understand what Charlie's saying. Drunk driving is unacceptable and completely awful. If we're going to be serious about it for a second. Former Florida man too. That is true. I was a Florida man. Drunk driving in Florida is part of the contrary to the Floridian way of life. It's so funny. It's like weird because like people will always go, "Oh my God, that's crazy. I can't believe that happened." It's like, I've talked about it. I've talked about it before. I got so lucky, dude. So fucking lucky. On every, in every aspect. Drunk drivers are not the problem. The drunk crashers are the problem. Yep. Texas 1,677. California 1,241. Florida 958. Get fucked. Texas wins again.
It's unforgivable. Like, there's just never...
You weren't arrested because white privilege? No, I was arrested. The fuck do you mean? No, I literally was arrested. What? I just said I got arrested for drunk driving. I just, an investigation was conducted where they found the police to behave in a manner that is inconsistent with what you're supposed to do in that circumstance. And it was one of the instances where I actually wasn't drunk, or at least drunk enough to be literally fucking arrested. But I had driven drunk before. So I'm saying that, like, I was arrested, but not even charged, I guess, technically. I was never prosecuted for it. You got abandoned, bro? That's racist. I mean, I do have white privilege. It's true. But in this instance, it didn't help me. Was that your wake-up call, or was it something else? No, that was my wake-up call. Yes.
Never any justification for driving drunk, especially not in today's world where there's like Uber, Lyft, there's like 1,000 ways of just getting a ride home. Like, Jesus Christ, you could probably find someone on Craigslist that's giving piggyback rides out for $10. Like, there is just always a better way that doesn't involve driving drunk. And the reason I'm talking about that today is because a TikTok star named Amanda Caravala just lost her whole influencer career because a very embarrassing video has now hit the internet of her DUI that she received last year. It's fucking rough. I just saw a lot of people talking about it. I don't know the TikTok star, but it's apparently a pretty goofy video. So I wanted to at least see a little bit about it. It's nothing crazy. Okay, I'm still gonna give it a chance. This intro is going so hard for no reason. Makes me feel like I'm watching Miami Vice. What seems to be the problem, officer? How long are we just gonna stay? I mean, I think we can safely assume she's sleeping here. Maybe knock on the window. Are we timing her? Yeah, it looks like everything's okay here. Oh my god, wait, there's more police officers. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind my webcam. There's more police officers right here. Man, this whole block was popping off here. Damn. Everyone's catching the heat out here. I think we can establish that this is no condition to be driving in. She's missed a full cycle already. They might run if he wakes her up. That's a really good point that I didn't think about. That was actually a good point. So what's the proper protocol here? Slash her tires so she can't? Like, we're gonna have to wake her up eventually. We can't just let her sleep here all night. Oh. I see, so that was the play.
Whoa! Wake up! Put in park!
So that's fucking nuts. Speaking of drunk driving stories, by the way, I do actually have a drunk driving story where I didn't do drunk driving and still got fucking prosecuted for it in the state of New Jersey. That's another thing. In the state of New Jersey, there are a lot of big L's, okay? One of the biggest L's, however, is their anti-homelessness laws that they have in places like Belmar and in other areas where people come to congregate, okay? New Jersey at the time also didn't necessarily have fucking Uber or, like, you know, adequate cabs. It's like literally fucking far away. Everything is far away. Everything's like a 30-minute drive from one another. So I had driven down to the Jersey Shore to party with my friends and unfortunately did not have a place to sleep, but I had drank. Now, I hadn't drank a lot, but I had drank enough, okay? So I did not feel comfortable driving. So what did I do? I did the appropriate thing, okay? I didn't even fucking keep the car on. My car was parked. I didn't keep the car on. The keys were not in the ignition, and I wasn't in the fucking driver's seat. I decided I don't want to fucking drive, okay? I can't drive. I shouldn't drive. I'm not going to drive. So I slept with a pillow and a comforter that I had brought with myself in the backseat of my car. So the cops woke me up in the morning and then they issued me a ticket. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Why am I getting a ticket here? They literally were like, you can't sleep here. It's illegal. I'm like, I'm in my car. And they were like, no, you're not allowed to sleep in your fucking car. As a matter of fact, here's a goddamn like $400 ticket because you're not allowed to sleep in your car apparently in fucking Belmar. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? My car is here. And you know, I was inebriated earlier and I did not want to drive. You know, I'm not in the fucking like front seat or anything. I have my fucking honk shoe me get up. I have my fucking honk shoe pillow and my me comforter in the back seat where I'm laying. The fuck do you mean? And they were like, nope, doesn't matter. The rules are the rules. Fuck you. You're now fucking like you should be lucky we're not arresting you. I wonder if anyone has actually done a study of laws preventing sleeping in cars actually cause more DUIs. It's so fucking stupid. And honestly, I deserved it. Why? Because I wanted to go to the Jersey Shore, okay? Anyone that wants to go to the Jersey Shore deserves to get fucking prosecuted criminally, okay? I'll just say it. As someone who's no longer in New Jersey, I deserved it. I deserved to get my ass whooped by the police. Just like you deserve to see the ads at the top of the hour unless you have subscribed. If you don't subscribe, you deserve to see the ads at the top of the hour. There's a 3-minute ad break at the top of the hour. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, okay? That's it. That's how you do it. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. But I digress. Here is the 3-minute ad break now. Vespucci95, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the fucking hour and the 1-minute secret ad in the middle of the hour. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
Put the car in park. Put the car in park.
She's like a zombie.
Police department, put the car in park.
Holy shit.
Wake up.
What is happening in there? This reminds me of the scene from the Resident Evil movie where there's that guy who says, "Don't open the door," right before he gets like his head.
But honestly, like, shut the fuck up. Honestly, Charlie coming this hard against drunk driving is kind of weird. Like, bro, you're a Floridian. Like, know your roots. You know what I mean?
Blown off.
Come park over here.
Yeah, Amanda's having a real tough time here staying in this corporeal realm. Every time she starts dozing off, her jaw just falls to the floor like a Dementor about to suck out some happiness. It is like actually kind of disturbing to look at. I've been super drunk, like turbo intoxicated, and I can't recall any videos of me ever looking like that. Like, that is a different level where like your jaw muscles stop responding to you. So this could be more than just alcohol. Of course, I'm not there testing her blood or going over toxicology reports. I'm just speculating as a pea-brained fucking idiot observer over here. It just looks really weird that her jaw is doing its absolute best to escape her face. She starts looking like the monster from the Amnesia game. Man, this is rough. Holy shit, how long do we stay in this standoff?
Would you mind opening the door for me?
Break the window? I'm surprised they haven't.
I'll
Hey, there we
lock
go.
Excellent. There we go.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
nice. The police department.
Hey, what's going on?
Take your seatbelt off.
How fast was I going?
Show where you're at.
They're both, yeah, checking out the seats. I think you guys are like shit, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Relax for a second.
What
Do
happened?
you know where you're at?
Yeah.
Where?
At the decision.
At the what?
I don't live in.
At the what?
At the decision that.
Go step over here. Hey, we're gonna go over here. Go over.
She's like,
What? What did you... The Abin Simon? Holy shit. Damn,
bro,
she is
she
fucked
is
up.
so drunk, dude. It's
I went to
crazy.
cop car.
Nice. Astute observation.
Alright, come over here. Hello.
Maybe she's sober.
What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda. What's going on tonight?
He's talking to her like a dog.
Cop car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Me?
Yes. How much have you had to drink?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My experience with the police, especially given my situation when I got arrested, was not like this. Those motherfuckers were hella combative, and they were like, "You're lying to us." I was like, "No, I told you how much I've had to drink. I am not drunk." And they made me blow on the fucking breathalyzer like 11 times until it hit above a 0.8. Interesting. They made me fucking do the field, the field test. Okay, I nailed it. Another lieutenant came over, made me do it again, nailed it again. Then they were like, "Nope, we're still gonna make you do the breathalyzer." I was like, "Sure, I don't give a fuck. I will do it." Okay, did that too. And they were like, "Nope, not good enough." They made me fucking blow on it 11 times. Okay? Interesting. Then, of course, but that's not enough. That's not the field breathalyzer test is obviously the most inconsistent shit on the fucking planet, which is why it's inadmissible in court. That's not enough to actually convict you of a crime. That's enough to at least arrest you under the suspicion that you're drunk. And then when they do that, when they arrest you when you're under the suspicion of being drunk, then they take you to either the hospital to get blood work done, or they take you to the precinct to use the actual breathalyzer there. That one is admissible in court. So I said, I'll go to the hospital. They took me to the fucking hospital. I'm arrested. I'm like crumpled up in the back seat of a fucking police car cruiser. My 6'4" ass, like my shoulder's about to fucking pop out of its sockets. My hands hurt. Fucking sucks ass. Whatever. Okay? And these guys are like, you're fucking done. Like, you know, your life is over, kid. Fuck you. Anyway, they were probably racist towards me because I'm Italian, and that's it. Okay? They just knew that I was Italian. Yeah, I did get locked up. Then I went to the hospital, did the blood work done. Then they took me to fucking jail. Okay? And then, yeah, I spent the night in jail. Whatever. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm kind of fucking nice with it. Okay? I'm kind of gruesome. I'm kind of a rugged criminal individual. So, what happened? At the time, I have no money. I'm like freaking the fuck out. I'm like, how am I going to pay for a lawyer? I'm thinking like, do I just go, you know, big city lawyer and like, you know, do it on my own? I have no idea how any of this fucking process works. I'm like, my life is over. Everyone's going to see me as a fucking drunkie, whatever. Luckily, I mean, after that, I had basically an intervention, stopped drinking altogether. And even now, it's something that I talk about pretty openly as far as like addiction and struggles. But basically what I was going to say is, yeah, I mean, this is something I talked about a lot. Don't do it. Drunk driving is, you know, murderous. You have literally, if you've ever drunk drove, you've basically avoided murdering someone and yourself. It is if you're fucking lucky. What am I gonna say? But yeah, the reason why I brought it up is because my experience with the cops was not like this. They're being very nice to her.
Tonight. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Not only was my experience not like this,
seeing two.
but also on top of that, like I wasn't even fucking like I wasn't even drunk. So there was that too. I wasn't legally over the limit.
Too much crossover with Hasan. Everyone who watches me, you have to pick right now. It's either me or Hasan. You don't get to watch both. All right? I can be your source of news and entertainment.
You don't want that smoke, pretty boy. Okay? We scratch different itches, my friend. This is just like when we were doing the fucking the streamers, and he was like, yeah, you've never seen isn't it funny how you never see two pretty best friends? And he just fucking said that, and I was like, bro, I don't think you want that fight. Anyway.
But if you're watching Hasan too, I just won't stand for it. You gotta pick. I'm sorry, you gotta pick. Don't say okay, bye. No, wait. Relax. What if I remind you about his Rays gameplay?
He's just as bad as I am,
I'm
though.
seeing too much crossover with Hasan. Everyone who watches me, you have to pick right now. It's either me or Hasan. You don't get to watch both.
Anyway. Let's finish this.
Be honest.
What time is it?
3 o'clock.
Okay, 3 o'clock.
What game are you
how
good
much
at?
do you
I'm
do?
not good at any
3
games.
o'clock. I've
I'm
had
notoriously
3
bad at
o'clock
games.
to drink tonight.
Okay. All right. So my next question to you. All right, man.
Can't argue with that,
Another
to be
question?
fair. That was a pretty good
Anything that's
checkmate.
medically wrong with you? Are you diabetic?
How am I supposed to track your finger with just my eyes when my kids' cars are moving over here?
Okay. All right. So
No
kids'
reason.
cars. Okay.
You want to face this way?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
okay.
she seeing? My kids' cars. Is it like in Looney Tunes where when someone gets hit with a mallet over their head, they're seeing like stars and little Tweety birds flying around in circles? This is... What the fuck? Yeah, this is like beyond faded. No, I'm
Faded
sorry for
than
the
a hoe,
mistake,
faded
ma'am.
than a hoe, but
Please,
not in a good way.
Continue on your way. Seems we were wrong.
No shit!
Oh boy.
No shit!
Now we've
Yeah.
reached that stage of being drunk where it's just
Yeah, that's
loud and
bullshit.
angry.
Yeah,
Like, I can't handle this. You said I shot down.
Shit!
Well, she either got banned or doesn't have an account on here anymore. Now, Amanda Caravala wasn't like a super duper TikTok star, but she had almost 2 billion views on the platform before, I'm assuming, being removed from it, or maybe she got laughed off the platform once this video was released. I'm really not sure on the timeline there. But if you want a little more information on the case, this video is actually from 2021, and she pled guilty and was sentenced to 12 months probation and 6 days of community service, and then paid about $2,000 in fines. So overall, she got off pretty easy. Even though she wasn't involved in an accident or there were no victims, at least not that we know of, I still think that this is light sentencing, but of course it could be my own bias because of how much I despise the act of drunk driving. It's needlessly dangerous and endangers not only the driver's life, but anyone in their car and anyone in any car around them. It's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, it is. I don't think this is like a crazy take, because drunk driving is literally just like, it's like pointing a loaded gun at someone, pretty much, and like firing it indiscriminately, but like you end up missing, you know what I mean? Because like a car is a murderous vehicle. People die all the fucking time in cars, and as a consequence of cars. 08 is also pretty high, don't you think? What do you mean? The legal limit? You mean 0.08? I mean, what is it, like fucking 2 wines or something? Like 2 beers? No, I don't think 0.8. It's 0.0. Yeah, 0.08 is like not that bad, but you said 0.8, but I think you meant 0.08. Yes, 0.08 is the drunk driving limit. It's a little bit lower in other places. I mean, the point basically is just don't drive if you've drank anything, which is understandable, I think. That's a good take. Anyway, I think it's a perma unless she proves that she gets help and then 180 days or later. What?
So she got off super easy. Like, I mean, goddamn. When they asked her how much she had to drink, her reply was 3 o'clock. She's had 3 o'clock to drink. Do you know how much that is? If you convert that into fluid ounces, that's like 5,000 beers. Like, that is an incredible amount of alcohol she's consumed. Like, her BAC must have been like a 10.0. Oh yeah, I also didn't show it in the video here, but I'll just explain it to you. Towards the end of her arrest, she kept asking for someone named Mike Davis to show up to the scene, as if she was like trying to summon Batman. Like, she repeatedly asks for some vigilante named Mike Davis, who apparently works for that police department. And that got a big giggle out of me, because I love to imagine like Mike Davis hears his name being called somewhere, and he hops in his car and his cruiser, turns on the siren, scoots in sideways, and gets out like an action movie hero and says, "All right, boys, I've got it from here. You're safe now, Amanda." Like, I just have to imagine, like, she must have known of someone loosely in the police department and just tried her best to, like, get out of this by dropping his name, to no avail. Still getting arrested. And then she makes a huge hoopla in the car on the way there. But yeah, I just wanted to show this because I think this is an instructive moment on how your entire online career can be undone with one horrible decision. And not only that, a decision like drunk driving could just straight up end your life. One bad decision like that could just straight up fucking kill you. That's not an exaggeration. That shit happens all the time. Fuck drunk driving. Don't do it. A little PSA. That's about it. See ya.
This guy goes, 0.08 isn't high. I'm in recovery and could drink 6 beers and have some shots, but I wouldn't be obviously drunk. Congratulations on your recovery. I think we should keep it up. Okay? You don't sound like you're in recovery when you say that, okay? But you know, I'm proud of you for staying consistent, you know? Like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.